last year we just really just went out there and we just executed the game plan, played as one. Just tried to go out there and just make things, just a little bit more difficult for them. And I feel like we just have to go out there and play as one this year.
Mark, how would you describe just trying to get your body ready? I think it's hard for fans to understand what an NFL game can do to you, and then trying to turn around and get it done to get ready.
Yeah, definitely a quick turnaround, but I mean that's the name of the game. I mean, so just kind of preparing, just doing a little bit more, kind of getting in. Yesterday after the game, going to do a little bit extra treatment, getting your body back right because it's such a quick turnaround. Like you don't really have that the same amount of time that you would going in Sunday since it's on Thursday. So just doing a little bit extra, whether it's a little extra massage or it's like getting in the cold tub for a little bit longer, just something a little bit extra.
Is it to that point? Is there anything you can't do that you normally get to do because of the short week?
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say there's anything you can't do. I just feel like you have to find time to make sure that you do everything. Everything just has to be like on a more specific time scale. Now that you know that time is like shorter, just make sure that you get your regular routine in just quicker.
Kamari, you're the top-ranked defense. It's been that way for a while with scoring, yards. Why do you, in your opinion, feel like you guys have achieved these statistical milestones?
I feel like we have the number one defense because we don't care about having the number one defense. I feel like that's probably the main reason. I mean, we go out here, we work like we're not the number one defense. Like whenever we're going to sit this meeting, we're about to go over all the things that we just went wrong. We're not going. There's not going to be too many highlights being played. It's going to be what happened on this play, or what happened on this play. How can we get this play off our tape? And I feel like with that mentality, that's why we continue to get better. And then the guys that we have in the room, everyone just wants to get better.
So not a lot of pat on the backs type of mentality around here, kind of like Georgia a little bit.
Who leads that mentality? How do you instill that with the group of men?
I feel like the thing is like it's like player led, Like I feel like every guy in the position group, like every position group feels the same way and the coaches feel the same way. So it's like whenever the coaches and the players are already have the same mindset of like, oh, we want to be the greatest, it's not much that you have to say. Like there's not much that I have to say to anybody on the defense to get them ready. They don't need to speak to be ready for the game because they're working right now to be ready. So it's like I don't feel like that's the good thing about our defense, that we have leaders on the team and on the defense, but everyone feeds off everything.
Mark, I know a different position, but Sheldon Rankins kind of holds a special place inside this locker room. How would you describe just kind of the leadership role that he plays, the mentor role that he plays for a lot of guys?
Yeah. Rank, I mean, since he's been on the team, he's been nothing but like a light to the team. I mean, he goes out there, he plays hard, plays fast, he's cool in the locker room. Like, I mean, we're always making jokes. I mean, he's just good to be around. D-line loves him. Just a great addition to our team, man. I love it.
Kamari, it's the other side of the ball, but Nico Collins seems like he has a knack of being able to make that play in the big moment. What's it like having a guy on offense that do that?
Man, 12 is always open. He's open 24/7, bro. I mean, and just seeing him go out there and do the things that I watched him do in training camp, but to a higher level, I mean, that big catch that he had, like, it doesn't surprise me. I've seen him do that over and over and over again, and he works hard day in, day out to get the success that he has. So, I mean, it doesn't surprise me. He's that guy.
The ability to tap his toes is pretty good, too.
Man, he's got it all.
Just being within arm's reach, I feel like he can kind of feel like when he feels pressure, I feel like he still can make plays, but, I feel like that's when we can make plays off of him making errors. Because I feel like, he's the guy that can run and throw. He's kind of ideal when it comes to, like, dual threat quarterbacks and what he's able to do, dynamic guy when he's getting on the sideline, where he can extend plays. But, this is just as much as success as he had doing that, we've seen opportunities for takeaways, and he also hurt his team doing stuff like that too. So, it's just all about just being around him, just making him uncomfortable the whole game in the run game, pass game, how we tackle him, how we just be around him, just making sure he's uncomfortable the whole game.
I asked Kamari this question, not just statistically, but why you guys are the number one defense. What do you think they took for you guys to be the number one defense week in, week out?
A lot of selflessness. Everybody do their job. If you look at the stats, you don't see a whole bunch of guys with 10 tackles. Everybody's in the mix. Everybody's doing their job. Everybody do their 1/11th. And, they do it at a high level. We fly around, we hit, we're physical, we have fun, and shoot, you better get up, you're going to get hit again. So that's just the aroma that we carry with us, and that's just how we play defense here.
People talk about Thursday night and the grind and what it does to your body, but there's a flip side of that. Obviously, nation's watching. It's a big game. What are your thoughts on being in this game?
Prime time, prime time. It's time to make a play. And that's prime time games. Nothing else changed. This the day of the week, and this the time of the game. still a game. You know, obviously we have a higher audience this week, but it's all about just going in here and coming out 1-0.
Talk about the mindset of your guys' defense not wanting to go out there 10 tackles and just beat it on me guy. Like, where does that stem from? Who sets that tone?
I feel like it just goes with the standard. You know, when you're flying around and you're moving around, it's like, shoot, whoever gets there first, you know, you better move before I hit everybody. I mean, it's kind of like, shoot, it's competitive, man. We all trying to make play. We're all trying to make a play. And you can tell we're all swimming to the ball. We all want the ball. We're trying to hit the ball. We can. We're trying to force a turnovers. Everybody has the same mindset. Everybody has something to them. Everybody wants to win. Everybody wants to win on defense.
How difficult is it to do what you've done, 3 quarters, 4 quarters into the last game, and know you have to do it one more time and finish it?
We didn't been in every situation this year. We didn't been in games where we've been down. We've been in games where we've been tied. We didn't been in games where we've been up. And it's all about how you finish, you know. And I feel like we didn't been in every situation where the outcome wasn't in our favor. So when you're in another situation and you already had the outcome that didn't work in your way, it's kind of, you already been there. You already done it. So it's easier to see and it's easier to adjust. And I feel like it causes us to strain a little more because that's what it takes in those situations, a little more strain and just to try to close out the game. That's what it's all about.
Is there something added because most of the guys you're out there with, you've been out there with, not just all year, but multiple years?
Yeah, for sure. You know, we're like, everything is chemistry. We are chemistry. Like we talk one side. If it's not the whole line, we'll talk on the side. If one side's on the same page, everything works out. You know, the system is made like that, and the system is made for us to play as one. So when we're playing together, like rush in coverage, we're a hard team to mess with.
Tim, I know you might have any time to get into it, but their ground game when it gets going is very good. Just as a core principle, how important is it for you guys to?
They know what we're gonna do. James, hey, what up, James? I know. I'm gonna talk to my boy for the game, but you know, we hitting this week. You know, we know they're gonna try to run the ball, and we're gonna try to stop the run. So let the runsmen run. We're gonna see how this goes, but we definitely know they're gonna try to come here and run. They got a dynamic running back. I feel like he adds to their team, their offense. He makes them explosive. He's good in the pass, but we're gonna hit him. We're gonna flip him. So I mean, it's all love though. But we're gonna hit you and flip you, James.
James, your guy?
Yeah, that's my brother, man. That's day one. I mean, it was probably closest when I was in Buffalo. So it's all love from me to him.
How much swag do you guys have as a defense, just taking the field, knowing you're the number one, and how much pride you take, and other teams looking at you being like, damn, like, we got to
really go out there like we trying to get a turnover for real, man. It's not even about having no swag. It's like, who gonna make this turnover? Who gonna make this play? Who going and it's kind of like, because every week you just don't know who's going to be the defensive guy. Like it could be anybody. Anybody can have a game. Anybody can have a game-changing game. Anybody can have an iconic game. So it's kind of like, mine's is coming too. I know y'all ain't. Mine ain't coming. I'm in the trenches. I'm thugging it out. It's coming though. It might be this game. Lock in. It might be this game. Player of the game. We might call it early.